Thousands of school kids skipped class yesterday to march for climate change. Resources Minister Matt Canavan was against the move, saying the only thing kids learn from protesting is how to join a dole queue instead of how to take charge of their lives and get real jobs.
We're going to take this head-to-head now with 9 Honey's Shelly Horton and WSFM's #1 guy, Brendan Jones.
Thanks, mate.
Are you the only guy?
I'm the number one guy.
You're the number one. You're just like the #1 guy.
You know, you are the ultimate wingman.
Thank you.
are.
Talk it up.
Yeah. Let's get to that in a sec. Let's stay on message for now. Hey, what do you think of these comments, first of all?
I think it shows how out of touch he is. I mean, these are potential future voters. I love that they're even interested. I love that their signs were funny and intelligent. There were no fights. I actually think that this was a very intelligent protest. And it actually shows that they care and they're not being affected by big business and the money that the government is concerned about, which is why they're denying climate change.
What are your thoughts on this one?
Well, it is, and it's quite easy for me to sit there and say, oh, you know, send them to the front to fight the Turk. That's what they did in the old days. But, you know, Shelley's right, well behaved.
Yeah.
And Whitney Houston said it, the children of the future. Although my youngest, he tried it on, he said, so I might go to this protest, Dad. And I said, well, mate, can you give me a 600-word document about climate change? And he said, what's climate change? And I said, your bus leaves in about 20 minutes, mate.
You're better spend that time in the classroom.
But they're genuinely concerned. And I think if you're genuinely concerned about something, then why would you rag on them?
That seems to be the issue that you saw from the Resources Minister, is that he's actually dismissing their concerns. Completely. They are concerns shared by, I would say, the majority of Australians.
I think it's another example of politicians being out of touch with real people. Real people have these concerns. I think the politicians are just too influenced by being a politician and having to keep the big businesses happy and keep things like that rolling along so they get their campaigns funded, when really, if they did address some of these grassroots issues, maybe they'd have more support.
Because no one's noticed the climate change lately. We've got bushfires up north, floods down south.
Sydney.
Oh, there's no climate change here. What's going on? You know, I'm happy these kids are doing this.
All right, moving on. And many new parents around the country are busy preparing for their bub's first Christmas.
But one mum and self-proclaimed Grinch has said she's not buying her toddler presents or decking out the house because she thinks it's a waste of money and her son won't really care. I read this and I thought it was me.
Is it you?
No, there's two of us. It would
Right,
Two
Grinches.
If you were green...
Well, you're
would be
practical,
the
Ali.
Grinch.
It's one of your many qualities is that you're practical,
See,
right?
I love you put a positive spin on it.
I think it's lack of emotion and heart is what it is.
That's what my mum says.
But you know, you're saying that you put the Christmas tree up
And you gotta take it down.
Come on.
Hey, Jonesy, do you have a view on this matter?
I think it's wise. 'Cause these are the things you keep away from kids: hot chips, lollies, and Christmas for as long as you can. Wait till the kid's 18. You know, she's a brilliant woman. Just hold them off as long as you can.
See, the older I get, the more I'm starting to sympathise with the Grinch.
No,
So,
all of you.
I
hope Santa doesn't visit any of you. I love Christmas.
No, it's
I
true.
think it's all about the family getting together. It's about creating memories. It's about, you know, fun and eating and watching daggy old movies. If you just say, I'm not going to have Christmas because he's 2, we won't remember, he'll remember. He'll be in therapy when he's 18.
No,
Mum didn't love me enough.
You
for
take him
Christmas.
round to a friend. It's like what we did with the first birthday party. I didn't throw him one, but a girlfriend threw her child one. So I plonked him behind the cake and took a photo.
No!
So I'll be able to show him.
Insert party here.
It's clever.
Can I get the publishing
That's a
deal
slow
on this?
clap.
This is going to be better than Mommy Dearest.
Yeah.
You don't beat him with coat hangers, do you?
Poor Mac.
No, that's like.
it's just-
Well, I think Mac would appreciate that. He's like,
I'm sure.
my mum was ahead of her time.
My mum was.
Like, you know.
No,
You know.
my
Chapter
mum
1.
didn't care enough to make me a cake. Really, Mum? It's just a bit
Nah.
packet mix.
Yeah.
That's all I would have taken.
Now, see
White-
that
white
now,
wings.
Oh!
now you're mum shaming.
Yeah,
me.
man.
Yeah.
Happily.
Yeah.
So, but Christmas is a big deal to
I
you.
love it.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it. I actually put my Christmas tree and all the lights up a week ago, so I'm a week early, and I know people shame me for that. But I'm like, it actually makes me feel happy. I like having the
That's
Christmas
nice.
lights on.
It's nice.
Yeah.
I like that everyone sort of is a bit more cheerful. It's towards the end of the year. I even find with the neighbours and things like that, we're sort of chatting a bit more.
Yeah.
I like it.
Do
I
you
like
go-
it.
Are you a light person on your
Yes.
house? So you
Oh,
are
not
you that?
outside. But
You're that
I've got-
hardcore.
no, because I have an apartment, I've got lights all within the house around because we've got a 2-story apartment. The mezzanine's all covered in lights.
How's that
Right.
I
AGL
do
bill?
love
How's that
looking at
AGL
the
bill?
lights.
I love
I just lights.
And you can get those laser things. You've seen the laser things now? You
Laser.
just buy them and they just beam
Project
light
things
onto
up.
your house. And
Yeah.
you can put horse racing events or anything on your house. Whatever you want to do.
Boxing match.
Boxing
Yeah.
match, whatever you want to put on your house, you can.
All right.
Oh,
Shelley
I
and
like
Jonesy.
Thank you, Pete.
Good chatting.
Thank you, Ali.
Bar humbug to you,
And
Ale.
also, Jonesy mentioned earlier during the ad break that a classic Christmas movie, A Wonderful Life. Wonderful Life? Wonderful
Yeah,
Life.
Wonderful Life.
Yeah, I forgot about that earlier.
about
Yeah.
it,
If
yeah.
you don't
It's
cry,
lovely.
Yeah.
that's the test.
Yeah.
If you don't cry.
I always
in
cry
that-
in movies.
Do you?
And also, folks, Danny Halloween, our floor manager today,
Yeah.
Gremlins.
Gremlins
Christmas
is
movie.
a good Christmas
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah, it's like that's off the beaten track.
forgot
Die
about
Hard is a great Christmas movie.
Die
Yeah.
Hard is not a Christmas movie. There's
It
no
is a
Christmas
Christmas movie.
message.
This
You
debate
can't
coming
say
up next week.
yippee-yay. No.
And what's the next bit?
We'll come back to
Die Hard 2.
Christmas. Ho, ho, ho.
Coming up, credit card or afterpay, the essential